my name is Kelly and you're watching my YouTube channel, Finding Your Love for Photos. If you're new to my channel, hello, nice to meet you. And today we're just doing as we normally do, take pictures. But it's a very different type of video I'm going to do today. Today I'm going to do actually how it all started with me taking my photography seriously, which is wildlife photography. It's my first love. I can't deny it. It's, you know, when it comes to photography, wildlife is pretty much up there. I can't describe it. I'm so fascinated with wildlife and nature. So for me to do this video was, I wouldn't say got me excited, but I thought, do you know what, let's do something that brings me back to earth a little bit, you know, because that's sometimes I'm just, you know, running around to try and, you know, create content and you know, where I'm going to London or I'm here and there, or I'm making tutorials, which I'm not really that great on, I have to admit. But if I know something, I will put it on my YouTube channel. Other people do it so brilliantly, like technically wise, I'm just not very good at that. But I will try. So today I was thinking, you know what, let's bring it back to earth, as I just said, and we will do some wildlife photography. Now the last couple of days I've been, you know, taking photos, but also taking little clips of videos in my garden. Now some of my best photos have been in the garden, and I can't describe it. It just happens. But one of the few things I was going to say from a teaching point of view was, I said I'm not very good at teaching, but there's a few things I'd say from an advice point of view. Is that, for one thing, actually there's two things actually. The first one is to get up early in the morning to do wildlife photography. The reason being is that there are certain animals, there's certain times of the day when they won't be around, and if they are in early morning, you will get the best photos. And I'm not kidding. I can't describe how I've taken some of my best photos in wildlife photography when I've gone out early morning. Sadly, I'm not a morning person, but I willingly push myself to get out and to take my photos. And you know what, I've come back feeling positive, feeling happy, satisfied with the photos I've taken. You know, as soon as I get home and I tell all my family, like, guess what I've done, you know, with guess what I've taken, and you know, and stuff. So it is one of my best advice I could give to anybody that's getting into wildlife photography, is to get up early in the morning and take your photos, because, you know, some animals are in the morning, some aren't so in the midday, but some might come out in the evening, like an owl, for example. They probably come out in the early evening. But like you say, unless it's a particular animal you're trying to photograph, that's fair enough. But like you say, most animals come out early in the morning, and you will come back feeling on a buzz, you know, every time you do wildlife photography. That's the first advice I give you. The second advice is to be positive. Now I say this, the reason being is that with any photography, you know, whether you're doing wildlife, streets, travel, portraits, whatever you're doing, to be positive is the best way forward. Because if you are negative, do you know what, your photos aren't going to be that great. You know, you're going to feel absolutely rubbish because you've felt like the photos you've just taken aren't your best. And the third thing is that, you know, you just walk away thinking, what a waste of time. So that energy, that negative energy, you do not want it. You want to be positive in your photography, and that is my second advice. Always stay positive. And do you know what, I always try and stay positive in my photography, and do you know what, I've got the best photos out of me, and I walk away thinking, do you know what, I I've got some good photos here, you know, and, you know, I come home and I've, you know, I mean, I might have taken about 30, 40, maybe 50 pictures. Actually, not quite 50, probably about 40, actually, I reckon. So, depends if what it is. If it's like street photography, it'd be about 40 something. But then some of them can be a bit rubbish. And because of, like, the lighting, or whether it's just, what do I call it? The wrong timing, you know, and things like that. So I don't get it all the time, but I know from other experience from photographers, they walk away with like, say, 50 odd photos, and like it could be like 3, 4 they actually like. So I do absolutely agree with that. I believe personally that, you know, you can take so many photos and you could walk away with like thinking, oh, I've got really good photos here. You go to come home and do editing, and you have only got like 20 odd that you actually like out of what, 40. So it's all a case about being positive in your photography, regardless of what it is, whether it's wildlife, to streets, to travel, to, you know, landscape, portrait, whatever you are doing at that moment in time. Always stay positive and you will get the best results. Now, as I don't know whether I've said this before, but I'm very sorry if I repeat myself. The last couple of days I have been shooting some wildlife and taking photos, and I think 1 or 2 I've put on my Instagram page, which is at Wonder, which is OneNDER with me. If you're interested in you know, adding me on Instagram, that would be absolutely great. And I've taken 1 or 2 I've put on there, so you will see some photos of what's going to be in this video. So yeah, so please do enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. And if you are new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. You know, I would be so I can't tell you how appreciative I am who has subscribed so far. Thank you so much. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe, and you will see my videos on a regular basis. So enjoy the video. See you later.